Deep in the heart of history lies a secret that has been buried under the sands of time, hidden away in the annals of forgotten lore. A name whispered on the winds of time, carried across the vast deserts and lush savannas, echoing through the mountains and valleys. A name that speaks of a land rich in culture, wisdom, and power. A land where ancient civilizations thrived, where knowledge was passed down through generations, and where the spirit of the ancestors still lingers. This name, my friends, is Alkebulan, a name that once resonated with the heartbeat of a continent, a name that held the essence of a people and their heritage. You may not find it on modern maps. Today, the name Alkebulan has been replaced, overshadowed by the name Africa, a name given by outsiders. Its story is buried beneath layers of forgotten tales, hidden in the pages of ancient manuscripts and the memories of the elders. But once, long ago, Alkebulan was the name given to the vast and vibrant continent we now know as Africa. It was a name that symbolized unity, strength, and the rich tapestry of cultures that flourished across the land. Imagine a time before maps, before borders drawn in ink, a time when the land was defined by the people who lived on it, by their stories, their traditions, and their way of life. A time when stories traveled by word of mouth, passed down through generations. These stories were the lifeblood of the community, connecting the past with the present and the future. It is in these ancient stories, in the whispers of the ancestors, where we find Alkebulan. The name lives on in the tales told by the elders, in the songs sung around the fire, and in the dances that celebrate the spirit of the land. Join me now as we journey through time. Let us walk in the footsteps of those who came before us and listen to the echoes of their voices. Let us unearth the forgotten history of Alkebulan. Let us dig deep into the past, uncovering the stories that have been buried for centuries. Let us explore its significance and rediscover its magic. For in the name Alkebulan, we find not just a word, but a legacy. A legacy that continues to inspire and resonate, reminding us of the rich heritage and enduring spirit of the African continent. Alkebulan. Even the name itself sounds ancient, powerful. It resonates with a sense of mystery and grandeur, as if it holds within it the secrets of 1,000 generations. It rolls off the tongue like a forgotten melody, a song that has been sung by countless ancestors, echoing through the ages. But what does it mean? What stories does it tell? What history does it encapsulate? Where does it come from? How did this name come to be associated with the vast and diverse continent of Africa? Alkebulan is believed to be an ancient Arabic word. Its origins are shrouded in the mists of time, but its significance remains undiminished. Some say it means the land of the blacks or the first ones. This interpretation speaks to the rich and varied cultures that have flourished on this continent for millennia. Others believe it translates to Mother of Mankind, a nod to the widely accepted theory that humanity originated in Africa. This name, then, is not just a label, but a recognition of Africa's pivotal role in the story of human evolution. No matter the exact translation, one thing is clear. Alkebulan speaks to the deep-rooted history and heritage of the African continent. It is a name that evokes pride and reverence, a reminder of the continent's enduring legacy. It is a name that carries within it the echoes of countless generations, a testament to the enduring spirit of a people. From the ancient civilizations that built great empires, to the diverse cultures that continue to thrive today, Alkebulan is a name that embodies the essence of Africa. It is a name that speaks of resilience, of a people who have weathered countless storms and emerged stronger. It is a name that celebrates the rich tapestry of languages, traditions, and histories that make up the African continent. Alkebulan is more than just a name. It is a symbol of the continent's past, present, and future. It is a reminder of where we come from, and a beacon guiding us towards where we are going. In every corner of Africa, from the bustling cities to the remote villages, the spirit of Alkebulan lives on. It is a name that unites us, that reminds us of our shared heritage and our common destiny. As we look to the future, let us carry the name Alkebulan with pride. Let it inspire us to build a brighter tomorrow, rooted in the wisdom and strength of our ancestors. Today, the name Alkebulan might seem like a distant echo of the past, but in some cultures and communities it never truly faded away. In various parts of Africa, elders and storytellers still whisper the name Alkebulan. They keep its memory alive, passing it down through generations. It's a reminder of their heritage, a connection to their ancestors. Even outside of Africa, the name is experiencing a resurgence. Scholars, activists, and artists are rediscovering Alkebulan, embracing it as a symbol of African identity and empowerment. Alkebulan wasn't just a name on a map. It was a name that resonated with the heartbeat of a continent, a name that carried the weight of history and the promise of a vibrant future. It was a land teeming with life, a tapestry woven from diverse cultures, languages, and traditions. From bustling markets filled with the aroma of exotic spices to the rhythmic beats of traditional dances, every corner of Alkebulan was alive with energy and spirit. Long before the Roman Empire or the Greek city-states, Alkebulan was home to powerful empires and kingdoms. These ancient civilizations thrived, building monumental structures and developing complex societies that would leave an indelible mark on history. The ancient Egyptians, with their magnificent pyramids and sophisticated understanding of astronomy, flourished in Alkebulan. Their achievements in architecture, science, and art were unparalleled, and their legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder to this day. The Kingdom of Kush, with its powerful warrior queens and thriving trade routes, left its mark on the sands of time. The Kushites were not only fierce warriors, but also skilled traders, connecting Alkebulan to distant lands and cultures through their extensive trade networks. And the Great Zimbabwe, with its impressive stone structures, stands as a testament to the architectural ingenuity of its people. These stone edifices, built without the use of mortar, showcase the advanced engineering skills and artistic vision of the great Zimbabweans. Their legacy is a reminder of the rich and diverse history that Alkebulan holds within its borders. Section 5. The Cradle of Civilization. Alkebulan holds a special place in the story of humanity. It was here in the heart of Africa that the first humans walked the earth. Scientists believe that our earliest ancestors originated in Africa millions of years ago. From there, they spread across the globe, populating every corner of the planet. This makes Alkebulan the cradle of civilization, the birthplace of all humanity. It is a humbling thought, one that connects us all to this ancient land and its people. Section 6. When Worlds Collide. For centuries, Alkebulan thrived. Its empires rose and fell, its people prospered, and its cultures blossomed. But history, as we know, is rarely a peaceful journey. With the arrival of European explorers in the 15th century, the fate of Alkebulan changed forever. The transatlantic slave trade, one of the darkest chapters in human history, began. Millions of Africans were forcibly removed from their homeland, their cultures ripped apart, their identities stolen. Section 7. The Shifting Sands of Identity. The slave trade had a devastating impact on Alkebulan. It wasn't just the loss of life that scarred the continent, but the systematic attempt to erase African history and identity. Africans were forced to adopt new names, new languages, and new religions. Their own rich history was suppressed, replaced with the narratives of their oppressors. Over time, the name Alkebulan began to fade from memory. Maps were redrawn, borders were imposed, and the continent was renamed Africa, a name with Roman origins. For centuries, the history of Alkebulan lay buried beneath the weight of colonialism and oppression. But even the strongest chains cannot hold back the truth forever. In recent decades, there has been a growing movement to reclaim Africa's lost history. Scholars, archaeologists, and historians are working tirelessly to uncover the truth about Alkebulan, piecing together its fragmented past. This rediscovery of Alkebulan is not just about unearthing ancient artifacts or rewriting history books. It's about restoring a sense of pride and identity to a people who were systematically stripped of their heritage. The journey to reclaim Alkebulan is not an easy one. It requires us to confront uncomfortable truths about the past, to acknowledge the pain and suffering that was inflicted upon an entire continent. But it is a journey worth taking. By remembering Alkebulan, by honoring its legacy, we begin to heal the wounds of the past. We reclaim our stolen heritage and forge a stronger sense of who we are. The legacy of Alkebulan is all around us. It's in the pyramids of Egypt, the ruins of Great Zimbabwe, the vibrant cultures of the African diaspora. It's in the music, the art, the stories, and the languages that have survived centuries of oppression. To remember Alkebulan is to remember our shared humanity. It is to recognize the contributions that Africa has made to the world, from the invention of mathematics to the development of agriculture. As we look to the future, let us carry the spirit of Alkebulan with us. Let us remember its lessons of resilience, innovation, and cultural richness. Let Alkebulan be a beacon, guiding us towards a future where all people are treated with dignity and respect, where history is not erased but celebrated in all its complexity. And let us never forget the power of a name. For in the name Alkebulan, we hear the echoes of our ancestors reminding us of who we are and where we come from. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's continue unraveling history's hidden stories together. Catch you in the next one.